Wearing dark sunglasses and a black coat, his posture rigid, his face immune. Nobody in the family knew him. No one remembered seeing him. But 20 years later, his silent presence would unlock a mystery that haunted the family since they met in 2000. Rebecca Sterling was 33 years old when she was murdered. A beloved elementary school teacher, a daughter, a sister, an aunt. A death devastated the community of ours. And the fact that it went unsolved for decades, that her killer might have walked free, was a wound time close to the man in the funeral photo should have been. October 8, 2000. It was a Wednesday. Rebecca woke early, as usual. Her classroom at Meadowbrook Elementary was decorated with paper balloons. Autumn had arrived, and the kids were excited for the upcoming pumpkin patch field trip. That morning, she handed out math worksheets, read a story about a talking scarecrow, and stayed after school to help a struggling student finish a spelling test. By 4:30 p.m., she had left the school. Surveillance footage showed her picking up groceries at a corner market, a small bag of produce, a bottle of wine, and her favorite dark chocolate. She smiled at the clerk, made a comment about the sudden chill in the air, and headed out. That was the last time anyone saw her alive. The following morning, when Rebecca didn't show up for work, a colleague called her sick. No answer. The car was in the driveway. Her porch light still on. Concerned, her brother David went to check her. The scene he walked into would haunt him for the rest of his life. Rebecca was found lying on the floor, her head blooded from a blow with handlebars, shattered next to him. There was no sign of forced injury, no defensive moves, no stolen items. Her purse sat untouched on the kitchen counter. The front door was unlocked. Detectives considered the possibility of a home invasion, but found no evidence supporting it. They questioned her ex-boyfriend, Paul Angus, a journalist who had recently moved to Boston. Though he had a rocky history with Rebecca, his alibi, a newsroom assignment confirmed by timestamp, held up. They looked at neighbors, colleagues, and distant family. No matches, no motive, no fingerprints, no DNA. The trail ran cold. For years, Rebecca's murder remained a mystery. Her case was quietly boxed and filed. Her family held on to grief like a second skin. Life moved on, but justice never did. Fast forward to 2020. Ian Sterling, Rebecca's niece, was putting together a memorial slideshow to honor the 20th anniversary of her accident. In a box of old prints, she found a picture from the funeral. It was a group photo of mourners, taken outside the church. Familiar faces, red eyes, clenched hands, and then him, a man, just standing there in the distance, staring. He is you. The image was great. The man slightly but something about him. His face was blue. His hands were in his pockets. He stood slightly angry, like he wasn't a part of the gathering, but watching them. He wasn't family, wasn't a friend. No one remembered. Leah's curiosity turned to concern. Leah posted a photo of Reddit's unresolved mysteries, asking if anyone recognized it. Within 48 hours, the post went viral. Users speculated the former lover, the stalker, the owner from another family. Then a comment changed everything. Looks like a guy I knew years ago in Atlas. Lived down the street from me in 2003. Jacob Trenton. A quick search pulled up almost nothing. No social media. No address. No employment records after 2009. Leah dug deeper. She called a few of Rebecca's former co-workers. One name surfaced in whispered memory. There was this guy who used to hang around the coffee shop. He creeped Rebecca out. She mentioned him once. Jacob, I think. Among Rebecca's belongings was a box stored in Leah's parents' house. Inside was the diary. Most of it was mundane, lesson plans, lists of books, short reflections. But one entry, dated 2 weeks before her murder, stood out. The guy at the cafe, tall, wears a dark coat. Keeps looking at me but never orders anything. Gave me this weird smile today and said, "You always look happy when you leave." He knows my name now. Jacob, I think. Told him to leave me alone. If he keeps it up, I'll call the cops. Leah's stomach turned. She brought the diary to Leah's. The name was Leah. Trenton had never been prosecuted. Never appeared in the original investigation. It was the first real lead in 20 years. With renewed interest, the case would be reopened in Rebecca's file. They searched property records, voter rolls, DMV database. Eventually, they found a lease from 2002 registered to a Jacob M. Trenton, an apartment 3 blocks from Rebecca's house. He'd lived there for less than a year. Neighbors remembered him as quiet, strange, always taking photos. That was his profession, freelance photography, mostly nature work, sometimes portraits. One woman recalled him asking me, "I thought he was harmless," she said, but it gave me the creeps. He had no arrest record, no family, and no digital trail after 2008. It was like he had disappeared.